Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Sustainable Sunday. In this episode, you're going to see my journey to how I take a thrifted skirt and I turn it into a dress. If this is something you're interested in, please stay tuned. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to my first episode. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you decided to tune in to me today. I am outside because I consider us Sewers to be a part of the fashion industry. And as a member of the fashion industry, we are known as one of the most contributors to the pollution in the world today. The garments that we discard, they or the fabrics or textiles that they discard are end up in landfills. They end up outside. So that's why I decided I was gonna shoot this outside. But one of the things that I do to try to not contribute to this situation is I am a thrifter. I have been a thrifter forever. I first started thrifting with my mother and father, which I don't know if he was into it because now he doesn't thrift at all, but my mom still does. My grandmother, I've always thrifted, so I am a thrifter, and the way that I feel like I contribute is I will use a secondhand fabric or textile to create something. For me, it's art, creating art. Today's episode, I'm going to show you a skirt that I found at the thrift store at one of the Goodwill bins. It is velvet or velour, not sure what you call it. And I had some fabric at home to match, and I decided to put that with it. So I'm going to show that to you right here. This skirt actually was a size 20, and I was so surprised because I used to be a size 20. And if I can find a picture of me, I'll put a picture up here of me as well. And I was surprised. I was like, oh, I used to be this size, and I probably would have got this skirt and wore it. But anywho, I purchased this skirt because it was a lot of fabric, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Guys, I went through so much. One of the reasons I probably am not good at doing tutorials on Upcycled is because I'll start off with one thing in my mind and it'll turn into something totally different. So I'm going to share with you how I'm going to be showing you bits and pieces of how it came together. But at the end of the day, I like the end result. The one thing that I feel like I did wrong, well, I know I did wrong, was the pockets. I was actually trying to do a pocket with a, what do you call it, a French seam, and it didn't work out. I ended up putting my pocket in backwards. So if it's in my pictures you see that it's white and where the pocket should be, that's because I was trying to do something that I hadn't done before. But that's what sewing and having a hobby is all about, is getting to know it and getting to do better and learn as you go. And I just learned. I'll get it because I'm going to try it again. Next time I'm going to find a video to follow, but I was just trying to do it on my own, and I end up putting my pockets in backwards. So that's why you may see a little white showing around the pocket area. But other than that, I'm really satisfied with my dress. Because of the pockets, I may just sew them up so they won't show when I wear them out. I think it'll be a really cute dress to wear with some really the little thick black tights or some nice boots. I feel like I could dress it up and maybe go to church in it, or I could wear something I can also wear to work if that's what it could be office wear. I don't necessarily work in an office, but it could be office wear. So I'm very, very satisfied at what I came up with. And I thank you guys for tuning in to this special edition of the series that I'm doing for Sustainable Sunday. I love upcycling. And when I actually started my channel, that's one of the things that's one of the reasons I started the channel, was to do that. But, you get into the hype of buying fabric and other things. So I still love thrifting, and I still will make something out of a secondhand item. That's something that I do. I rarely buy new items. Actually, if it's something I need, I usually go to the thrift store, just because I've just been doing it all my life, and there's so much out here that is still good. So that's just my personal preference. This is not a video to persuade you to do what I do. This is just a video to show you what you can do with secondhand textiles that you may find out at the thrift store or whatever. So I hope that you like this first episode. There will be more, and they will be better, guys. And with that being said, always remember you are so special, especially to me. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys on the next episode of Sustainable Sunday. Bye bye.